Catalytic hydrogenation of aldehyde and ketone. Aldehyde and ketone can be reduced by many ways. It can be reduced by NaBH4, sodium borohydride. It can be reduced by lithium aluminum hydride. It can also be reduced by nickel hydrogen. So if I have aldehyde or ketone, if I add hydrogen in the presence of Re-nickel, it will give you a alcohol. So if I have an aldehyde, corresponding alcohol is 1 degree alcohol, and if I have ketone, H2 in the presence of Re-nickel, this will give you a secondary alcohol. Now problem with this reagent is nickel hydrogen also reduces the double bond. So it reduces C double bond O and it also reduces C double bond C. So nickel hydrogen, hydrogen in the presence of nickel, can reduce C double bond O as well as C double bond C or C triple bond C. So let us say, for example, if I have this compound and if I want to reduce only this one, we cannot use hydrogen nickel. If I use hydrogen in the presence of nickel, in this case this double bond will be reduced as well as this carbonylic carbon, and oxygen will get reduced to form CH2OH. But if I use NaBH4 followed by protonation, in this case only C double bond O will get reduced. C double bond C will not get reduced. Or we can use lithium aluminum hydride in the presence of H plus followed by protonation, lithium aluminum hydride followed by protonation. This will also not reduce the double bond. So double bond will remain as it is, and finally we will get a alcohol. Addition of hydrogen to carbonyl group is syn addition. So H2 in the presence of nickel, this addition is a syn addition. This means if I have C double bond O, let us say I have methyl this side and I have ethyl this side. This molecule is planar because this carbon is sp2 hybridized. So this is a planar molecule. Now hydrogen can attach, so we have to add on C double bond O, we have to add hydrogen and hydrogen. Now there are two possibilities. Hydrogen can add from the top face. Another possibility is hydrogen can attach from the bottom face. So if hydrogen attaches from the top face, so hydrogen is coming from the top face, it will give one alcohol. This side we have methyl group, this side we have ethyl group. Now we will have hydrogen and OH. And if hydrogen attaches from the bottom face, so we have same molecule, methyl, ethyl, C double bond O. This molecule is planar. Now if hydrogen attaches from the bottom face, that is hydrogen is coming from this side. So in this case we will have hydrogen this side, we will have one methyl that is going inside, we will have ethyl that is coming upside, and we will have an OH group. Now if you see these two compound, basically now this carbon is chiral carbon, because in this case carbon has four different groups. So it has hydrogen, methyl, ethyl and OH. This carbon is chiral carbon. So one product in this case, you have hydrogen that is added from the top face, and in this case hydrogen is added from the bottom face. Now if you look clearly, you can see these two compounds are mirror images to each other. So this is 1 and this is 2. So 1 and 2 are mirror image to each other. So you can see clearly this methyl, ethyl, OH, OH and hydrogen. So 1 and 2 are enantiomers. That is, in this case, if I have a ketone that is going to generate a alcohol that is chiral, so we'll get finally a racemic mixture. So final alcohol will be a racemic mixture. So alcohol formed will be racemic mixture. And this is because one time hydrogen can add from top, another time hydrogen can add from bottom. We have a rule also, if my reactant is not chiral, so reactant that is achiral, reagent that is used is also achiral. In this case, the product that will be formed that has to be achiral, that is optically inactive. So you can remember this rule, if reactant is achiral, that is optically inactive, reagent is optically inactive, product will also be optically inactive. And this is possible only if I get both enantiomers, that is we will get a racemic mixture. If I get only this one, we will have a reaction mixture that will be not optically inactive. If I get both product in equal amounts, then we will have final solution that is optically inactive. So in this case we can directly say, if I am generating alcohol that is chiral, we will get both alcohol plus as well as minus both in equal amount, so that we can have finally a racemic mixture. So product is optically inactive, that is the meaning of this is a racemic mixture. That is, both enantiomers are formed in equal amounts. So we discussed aldehyde and ketone can be reduced by NaBH4, LiLH4 and hydrogen. Hydrogen nickel can reduce double bond, triple bond as well as C double bond O, but if I use lithium aluminum hydride and sodium borohydride, it will only reduce C double bond O, because in this case hydride ion H minus ion attacks. So if I use lithium aluminum hydride, H minus attacks, and H minus can attack only in this carbonylic carbon. This is not electrophilic, and that's why H minus cannot attack on double bond. H minus can attack only on C double bond O. So H minus attacks only on C double bond O.